Why do I wear a veil in church? I get asked all the time if this is just a fashion statement or some old-fashioned rule. Honestly, for me, it's neither. It's a very personal choice that changed the way I experience God. Today, I'm sharing the real reason why I, and so many other women, are wearing a veil to church. So here is why I veil. Part of this for me is family. This specific veil actually belonged to my mother. After she passed away, keeping this tradition alive felt like a way to stay connected to her and the faith she handed down to me. But it's also about the future too. Passing this down to my own daughters. The next generation is vital. When a young girl sees her mother, her grandmother, and the women in her parish veiling, she learns something without a single word being spoken. She learns that the church is a different kind of space. It's a visual lesson in awe and reverence that stays with a child as they grow. It tells them, we are entering the house of the King. But why a veil? To understand that, you have to look at how the church treats anything that is set apart for God. In the Catholic tradition, we have this ancient mindset of veiling things that are incredibly precious. The chalice is covered with a veil at the beginning of the Mass. The tabernacle, where the Eucharist is kept, is draped with a curtain. Even the altar itself is covered in fine linens. We veil things because they are sacred. By veiling, a woman is making a profound theological statement. She is acknowledging that she, too, is a vessel of life and grace. She is mirroring the holiness of the altar. This is a tradition has deep biblical roots. St. Paul talks about this in 1 Corinthians, describing the head covering as a sign of respect during prayer. But the ultimate blueprint is the Blessed Virgin Mary. In 2,000 years of Christian art, from the catacombs to the great cathedrals, Mary is always depicted veiled. Why? Because she was the first tabernacle. She carried the divine within her. By wearing a veil, women are trying to mirror her heart, her humility, her purity, and her total yes to God. One thing people often miss is that veiling isn't just for Sunday church. You'll see women veil even if they're just stopping by an empty church for a few minutes of prayer on a Tuesday afternoon. Why? Because of the real presence. If that red lamp is lit, we believe Jesus is truly there in the tabernacle. So to honor his presence, I veil out of respect. The veil also helps to dim the noise of the outside world, the stresses, so we can focus entirely on the divine. It's a physical boundary between the secular world and the sacred world. Now, in the US, you'll see mostly lace, but that's actually a Spanish tradition called the mantilla. In English or Eastern European history, it was more common to see elegant hats or simple silk scarves. In Africa and Asia, you'll see stunning, colorful head wraps. It's not about the fabric, it's about the heart. And it's not just for the women. Men show this exact same reverence in the opposite way, by removing their hats. It's two different physical gestures saying the same thing: God, you are the center of attention here, not me. It's a shared language of humility. So, the next time you see a veil, know that it's a bridge. A bridge to the past, to our mothers, and to the Mother of God. But veiling is just the first mystery. Why do we dip our fingers in water and make a sign of the cross the second we walk into the church? We're tackling the secret of holy water in our next video. Come join us.